My name is Kerry and I'm looking forward to diving deep with you today into the sacred sales system. It's a simple yet powerful strategy that has worked for me and my clients to book in premium calls and run effortless sales calls and close deals without feeling pushy. So if you've ever struggled with sales calls, I get you. I absolutely have evolved my skill set over the years. And I really love empowering female founders to take on a very feminine approach to sales. And today I'm going to show you how you can go through transitioning from a lead magnet through to a call booking for success and having your first client, next client sign up on an easy sales call. This is how you are going to position yourself as an expert and have clients want to work with you. Let's get into it. So why are sales calls so important? Well, they're not just about selling. They're about showcasing your expertise, giving value, and really connecting and guiding potential clients through the decision-making process. I feel when they're done right, it's a really easy process that feels engaging and effortless and a lot of fun. The problem is if you're not focused on building this strategy, you could end up with the wrong people on calls, spending too long on sales calls without closing, or really just getting stuck in the objection handling and never actually learn how to close on a call. So with the sacred sales system that I have put together, we take a feminine approach to sales that is trust first. And I really am so excited to take you through that today. So what is the goal? The goal is to create this natural progression on your calls so your potential client asks you, so how can I work with you? Let's talk about the 5 key processes of the phase of booking premium clients. Number 1 is attracting the right clients. So you want to make sure that your content attracts a premium client who is ready to take action. And it does definitely start with clear messaging, calling out the high value content that speaks to this particular client who is ready to take action. Second is a pre-qualifying quiz. And I love starting with quizzes before sales calls because it gives that person the opportunity to really self-reflect, provide a lot of answers that are insightful for your call, and ensures that you're only speaking to the right fit of people on the call, making sure you protect your time and energy in the process. Now let's talk about booking calls on autopilot. I absolutely think a system is key because you want to be booking 3 to 5 sales calls a week to grow a business past 10K months. How do you do that? Is a system. So developing this booking calls and autopilot system is very, very important to you. And this comes all the way through to your lead magnet and an automated email sequence and a very structured conversation in DMs so that you are very clear with how they can book a call and have everything seamless. Number 4 is the call experience itself. So I'm going to take you into detail around what it feels like to be on a sales call that is a sacred experience. But this is where you guide your client through a structured conversation, providing value, highlighting their pain points, identifying their next steps, and then positioning your offer as the obvious best option. If they're not a good fit at that point, you would definitely tell them and be able to refer them onwards. But let's just assume that this person is a perfect fit. So on the one call close strategy, I really am so excited to take you through this, how you can talk to the ideal fit client and confidently close them into high ticket offers. On one call, your sales calls should never feel like an awkward first date. They really are an opportunity for you to highlight the best value that you have, to give structured advice and recommendations based on your expertise, and to really help someone feel heard, held, and respected, and that their time is respected. From this point, you are really going to establish yourself and how you coach and give this person an experience of what it's like to work with you. So let's go through in detail what this process looks like. So step one is be sure to name your call something that is perceived value. So make it enticing, for example, the 10K roadmap session, or the business growth accelerator call, or the sacred sales strategy session. This will help the other person identify exactly what the purpose of the call is. Second, set clear expectations on the booking call page and in your content and emails. Make sure you highlight the 3 takeaways that they will receive. One being a roadmap for a 30 or 90 days is a great example. The second is just really understanding their bottlenecks, what's holding them back. This will really be essential for someone to have that breakthrough moment. And third, a strategy of how to implement straight away. I like to wrap this into, your next 3 steps that you can take to achieve this result. Now let's break down the actual Sacred Sales call flow. This is a process I go through. I have amazing scripts below for you, but let's just talk through this step by step so you can understand what happens at different points. So the first, after receiving the quiz responses and opening the call, you might say something like, tell me a bit about where you are right now. I can see you answered this in the questionnaire. Tell me a bit more about that. And this helps them get into a bit more alignment and a focused conversation. Step 2 is reflect on their answers and really show that you understand, that you perhaps dealt with this before with other clients. Perhaps even take them through a case study of someone like this was struggling with this as well. And this is the strategy that helped them achieve their result. I love to also celebrate the person for what they have done to date. So saying something like, I love that you've done, X, Y, Z already. You're on the way. But what I can see the biggest struggle right now is this. And this is the problem. Does that sound right? And just really reinforcing that they understand and you've both identified the problem. Step 3 is the solution. So now we're looking forward and we're looking at the solution. So looking at what they can do, what needs to happen, what parts of the business or their life, and what solution you would recommend. Now, at this point, the solution that I recommend is very tailored to each specific person. And after this point, usually they self-elect into step 4, which is amazing. Like, you seem to know what you're talking about. How can I work with you? This is what you want to achieve, is how can I work with you? Then it's a simpler matter of going through your offer in detail. I usually will open up a sales call slides because I know a lot of people like to see it visually, see what they get, look at, the details, start making a bit more of a logical decision. Then we get to a point of decision making. So here are some objections to help you get through this point. There are usually 3 main objections, so let's handle them right now. One is I need to think about it. Now, I love this because it just means it's not a no. However, you really want the person to think about this on the call with you so you can talk through what's coming up for them. So I usually respond like, oh, okay, great. Tell me what you would like to think about, what's coming up for you. Let's talk about this and let me help you. The second is I can't afford it. They might have, looked at the amount and know their price limit. So as a chartered accountant and business coach and money coach, I really want to empower someone to make a very good financial decision. So at this point, it comes down to not really even affordability, it's the cash flow situation. So I like to understand, okay, tell me a bit more about that. Let's explore what's possible. I would, I do have different payment plans or extended payment plans. Let's see what would work and fit within your current situation. I also do like to reinforce the power of investing in something to achieve more results faster. So for me, investing in a coach needs to be from a place of empowerment and knowing that they could turn this around and create ROI on their investment. Number 3 often is I need to talk to my partner. Now, this means that this person is feeling that they're not in full decision-making power. On the rare occasion that this does happen, hey, just say that you get it. Like, some relationships require both parties to make big financial decisions. Some women have full financial control over decision making in their business. This is your opportunity to coach them through how they would, speak to their partner, talk through what objections their partner might have. It really is a great opportunity for you to invite that other person on a call and have them feel supported in this conversation. So that's when you could bring out the 2 call close, invite the partner on the next call, or if that is not an option, then just coach them through how they would express this to their partner and what's really important for them. And that is it for today. I hope now you can see the full flow and what it looks like to close sales with ease using a very structured framework and a sales call close approach. When you use the Sacred Sales System, you'll really start converting more clients, shortening your time, and instead of chasing leads, you'll have clients excited to book calls with you. Your next step is to drop a comment below with your biggest sales challenge, and I'll personally reply to you. And if you want a free sales call framework, click the link below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button for more content like this. See you in the next video.